Hey, what's up YouTube? It's ICU, and in today's jailbreak update video, I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys and give you some updates on a few things going on in the scene right now, and the best place to stay updated on whichever release you are most looking forward to. By the way, let me know that down below in the comment section. I'm really curious what you guys are more interested in. A Windows jailbreak for up to the iPhone 10 or a jailbreak for newer A12 and A13 powered devices. It'll be the first one for iOS 13. So let me know that down below in the comment section. But basically, the last time you guys really heard from me was when I released a video letting you guys know that the DFU drivers for the checkra1n jailbreak for Windows are now complete. It's been a while since then. So what's going on? Where is the Windows jailbreak? Well, really the only thing that I can say is that development setbacks do occur, and we know this just from checkra1n alone. I mean, the initial release of checkra1n was delayed, not only once, but a few times. Actually, Luca was going to release it during a conference he previously attended, but that got pushed back as well. So this is nothing new. We know this happens. Drivers have been finished, but they want to make sure that this thing is rock solid. Believe me, you do not want to brick your device when jailbreaking, utilizing something as low level as checkra1n, because what actually ends up happening, since you do have to do the jailbreak via DFU mode, it has very low level access with this boot ROM exploit. That's just the nature of it. So it has to be very rock solid from the get-go. There can't be any hiccups throughout the exploitation chain or any of the process whatsoever, because then you could end up with a brick. You guys really don't want that. So development can take hundreds to thousands of hours, just depending. And these guys are doing all of this completely for free in their spare time. So I really want you guys to know that. And while I know it's so very hard to be patient, especially for something you've been waiting so long for, I really don't want you guys to spread negativity or harass the developers of checkra1n in any way. Just hold on, guys, and you will receive a jailbreak for Windows, rest assured. And on that subject, if you guys actually want to bookmark my jailbreak status checker page for Windows, I highly recommend doing so. It currently contains a red no because there is not an official checkra1n jailbreak utility for Windows released right now. That will change to a green yes when that is the case. And as for you waiting on A13 and A12 devices, same thing goes for this status checker page. Once that jailbreak is out for newer devices, this red no will change to a green yes. Both links down below in the description. But really, the one last thing I wanted to say on the subject of Windows support before we actually move on to briefly touch on A12 and A13 is just that there was a new release dubbed Rain USB, and that essentially aims to help those of you with Windows jailbreak by essentially the end result is exactly the same thing as the previous Rainstorm utility, which I did not cover in video form. Basically, you're installing macOS on your Windows PC and you're actually running checkra1n through macOS. For that sole reason, there are a number of complications. Not every single Windows computer is compatible, but if it does work for you, fantastic. I'm so happy you're able to jailbreak, but again, because of that, I'm not going to release a tutorial on it. I just think it's way too niche, and there are a number of compatibility issues based on hardware. So for that reason, like I said, not covering it. It's a great solution for those of you who can't wait, but an official Windows utility is coming. And I also don't recommend doing it if you're not an advanced user, because there is also the slight possibility that you could mess things up either on your device or on your computer. Now, having said that, let's talk about A12 and A13. There really hasn't been much since our last update. Remember, iOS 13.3 actually closed a number of key vulnerabilities. 2 to be exact, that could lead to the creation of a jailbreak. These kernel vulnerabilities are the main things that previous jailbreaks before we had checkra1n were based on, because they can allow for root access after the device is booted up by exploiting its kernel. So these are very exciting, and it doesn't just mean a jailbreak for older devices either. It means a jailbreak for the brand new ones, provided a utility can be developed around it. But first, we have to receive an exploit. So far, we haven't received a public one. Things could be going on in the background, as they sometimes do in the world of jailbreaking, and if that is the case, then we may receive a jailbreak for newer devices sooner rather than later. But like I said, bookmark that jailbreak status checker page I talked about when referencing Windows, and you guys will just be fully in the loop and you'll be notified the very second anything is released. Also, subscribe if you have yet to, because I'm going to keep you guys covered every single step of the way, not only for A12 and A13 jailbreaks, but also for the Windows version of Checkra1n and other subsequent releases and updates to the utility. Now, the last thing I wanted to say is that I'm working on something so very exciting. I know you guys are going to love it. It's so cool. It's actually related to jailbreaking. It is more complicated than anything I've ever really done on this channel, that is, and I'm really excited for it, but I have encountered a few setbacks along the way, so I'm waiting on some things in the mail, and once I get everything together, I'm going to put together a really awesome video or a couple videos for you guys. So like I said, just be sure to stay subscribed so you don't miss out on that. I'm really pumped for it. Hope you guys are too. Let me know, like I said earlier, down below in the comment section what you are most eagerly anticipating or waiting for in the world of jailbreaking. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.